What up, Dokkaners? We're going to be taking on all of the various category missions on the 40th anniversary special battle event. You can access this by collecting all of the manga pieces. I did a whole video going over all that, so check that out. I'm going to put a link in the description. This is our World Tournament team. This is our Saiyan Saga team. Namek, Android, Majin Buu. We're going to run through all of them with no new units. World Tournament is especially annoying for some people because you may not necessarily have all the older like Dragon Ball Saga banner, World Tournament banner type characters. So I wanted to make sure I brought everyone that is not from that, except for this guy. This guy's kind of a flex unit. You can bring whoever. I just threw in Tien Yamcha because, or Tien Chaozu because Yamcha's there. But if you don't have him, you can throw in anybody else on the World Tournament. This guy's a great one. This guy gets extra defense and guard when there's a Turtle School ally attacking in the same turn. So this guy's actually really, really good. And type advantage and all that. So I'm just throwing in Yamcha. Actually, maybe I should throw, nah, whatever. I'll just keep Yamcha. This is what we got. You got items, man. Just use it. There's no shame in using items. This event is only going to be around for a limited time. I don't care enough. Right. I'm just going to use items.
Let's do this.
Who cares? Okay. Also, I've noticed a pattern. He tends to super in slot 3. I think by the time we end this video, we'll know for sure, but I'm pretty sure he only supers in slot 3. All right, so we got Yamcha here. Tien is showing up. Oh, and the other rotation, that kind of sucks. Oh man, this really sucks. Okay. Well, this guy launches a Ki Blast super, I'm pretty sure. So I'm just gonna put Yamcha slot 1. I'm gonna leave Goten in slot 2 because by the time Goten comes back, we will also have access to the Go tanks. And those two together are gonna do uber damage. So let's do this. Yamcha's a great cheat code for this. He doesn't adhere to the World Tournament category, but he's a friend unit. He can be whatever you want. So if you don't necessarily have the best pieces, another strategy is to reset the fight over and over and over until you get the proper rotations, and then also set up your team in such a way that you can bring some good friend leads. Like, for example, I don't know if this is actually the case, but like if you can set up your team for any of these in such a way where you can bring Daima Super Saiyan 4 Mini, that's going to be great because he is probably going to rip through this event. Pretty sure he's got a guaranteed counter on the first Ki Blast super that heads his way, right? Ki Blast, yeah. Guaranteed counter on the first one, and then it defaults to 70% after that. First turn is always the most crucial against this fight because he gets increasingly more tanky over time. So that's why I mentioned the repeating the event over and over and over. If you're doing a no item run, you're probably doing that anyway. Some people shame others for using items, but at the same time, those guys just keep on resetting random, hoping for the dumbest stroke of luck. So it doesn't matter how you do it, just get the job done. That's all. And here it is. Ki Blast Super, right? Yep. Nullified it. Nailed it. Nailed it. Wow. This might honestly be the most garbage rotation I've ever seen. Okay. Cool. So let's do this. I have 0 links. What the hell? I mean, we're gonna die. Like if I don't use an item, we're gonna lose. We're going to lose. So yeah, I'm just gonna use a Ghost Usher.
Oh, you used an item.
Well, here's my retort to that.
Oh, you repeated the event over and over and over until you got just the right rotations to claim you got no item, which is not based on skill, but it's based on luck.
What now? Checkmate. How about you do your thing with your no item. You don't put to shame others who use items, and I'll do mine. And we'll both be good. You know, how about that? Now we got these two together, so that's GG. Plus, this guy uses his active now. Okay. Now we don't have the extra juice here. 20 dodge, yeah. So we got 50% chance to dodge. We get 10% more. So we get 90 at most. 90 dodge. Okay, so we'll do that. 90 dodge for Yamcha. And then we got the crazy synergy from the hybrids. This actually might not wrap this up just because he's now gained 30% damage reduction. 20 million attack stat for Yamcha, though. Oh, you know what? Maybe not. This guy's going to launch a few attacks, so we might... Yeah, because we're doing crits. Yeah. No, we might be done. Good work, Yamcha. Dang, he actually almost did it. Good job. And now we're done. 67 million attack stat. GG's. Goodbye. And there you go. World tournament completed. With a bunch of weirdos and some heavy hitters. All you got to do is just bring the right pieces. He supers in slot 3 only. That's all it is. This is not an ultra challenging event. So let's move on to the next one. Up next, Saiyan Saga. Let's go. This one's great because now we've got double Yamcha and we also have Tech Vegeta for even more insurance. Yamcha can dodge everything early. Vegeta, oh, wait a minute. Actually, Vegeta might be a bit of an issue here because he gets extra stuff in slot 1, right? I don't remember. Yeah. Oh, well, you know what? This will be a fun experiment. Let's actually see how resilient he can be in the slot 3. So yeah, we're gonna do actually, wait, you know what? I don't think I need to do all that. He only needs 3 orbs because he currently has an extra 20%, so 70%. We only need 3 orbs to get guaranteed. So there it is, 3. Then we'll do this for Tien. Okay. And then we'll do this. And yeah, let's just see what happens. We are losing a lot of damage reduction, but I think we'll be all right.
Very good. Very good.
Prime Battle Tien. I will say it is nice being asked to bring these types of teams, you know? It's fun flexing these old muscles. Don't we raise defense on our 18th week? Or 12th week? I don't know. We did over half on the first turn. Very good. We get extra defense. Yeah. All right, let's see how much we take here. My Tech Vegeta is also built for the World Tournament, so he has no dodge on him. Okay. In case you're wondering, by the way, that Tech Tien is a free-to-play. He is from the version Z missions. Okay, so here, actually, what might be smart is that we put Yamcha in slot 3. Yeah, that would be smart. So let's do this. I'm gonna go ahead and actually use his active because we should be done next turn. So we'll do that. And then this guy, every rainbow key sphere he picks up, he gets more attack and he gets more damage reduction. We've already got guaranteed crit, so I want to do that. I want to give him more attack. So let's do, we can only do 3. Oh, man. All right, whatever. We'll do that. This guy only needs 3 orbs anyway to get guaranteed dodge. So there we go. Slot 1, we got some good defense. We should be... Anyway, I swapped out the tech free-to-play TN for STR Dokkan Festival Gohan Piccolo. Even if I kept the TN, I would just use items and get through it, but just figured I'd try that. I wanted to include Gohan Piccolo in the video just to see what sort of damage they might take in the slot 2, you know? They have 40% damage reduction in the slot 2. Also, they have a revive, but I think you have to open with health below 70. Did you seriously just dodge what? Okay. Never mind. Okay. Next turn we're gonna kill for sure. All we got to do is survive this turn. Took 100,000. All right, we're good. That's it. We don't even need that. Doesn't even matter. Because now, how many attacks have we launched? 4. We've launched 3. All right, let's go ahead and activate this. Wabam. And then we'll go ahead and activate this. Oh, wabam. And then GG. Do that. And then we do that. And then we do that. Game over. 3 turns. No items. All right. Sweet. That's it for Saiyan Saga. Coming up next. Actually, wait, let me show you the team. I showed you in the fight, but I also want you to see it here. There's the team. Coming up next. The Namek Saga. I am bringing the Ginyu Force. If you don't have the LR Int Ginyu Force, you could throw in anybody else. You could also throw in Frieza. LR Int Frieza is very good for this. Did I say Int? LR AGL Frieza is very good for this. You have guaranteed Krita. Let's go.
All right, let's do this.
All right, let's do this. Please don't put both of my AGL Ginyus in the same rotation. Mother. All right, so we're getting supered in slot 3. How does this work again with this guy? For every attack received, right? And there's a Ginyu attacking in the same turn, right? Oh, it's before attacking. Right. Are you good for this? You have guard, right? You know what? Let's go ahead and see what happens if he gets hit. So let's do this. Then we'll do this. And then yeah, why not? Let's see what happens when Int Ginyu Force gets hit. Oh yeah, they nerfed. That's good. I say this every time I bring up the Ginyu Force or I use them. It is my dream that every Ginyu Force member gets a Dokkan Festival release. That means eventually, with 6 Dokkan Festival units, you would have a full team of Supreme Ginyu Force units. I would love that so much. Wait, I was not paying attention. How much damage did the free-to-play Ginyu Goku take? Uh-oh. Oh, we didn't take too much. Okay. Question is, will we have enough health to survive whatever damage we take right here, though? All right, that was lame. Okay, we're getting hit. 451. That's not too bad, I guess. That ain't too bad. When we open, we have 20% damage. Ew. I think we're dead. When HP is 70% or more. Oh yeah. I think we might be done. I think we might be done. So we got to use one of these. All right, let's go. We do have lingering stat buffs from the other rotation, but you know, this guy can get pretty scary. So. Dude, watch me waste that stupid Whis. Watch me waste that stupid Whis. Nice job. There we go. Right. Right. Actually, we have 1 bar left. That's crazy. If we had a better rotation, we would have... Oh my god. It's the law of Toon. It's happening all over again. He's gonna have 1 little speck of health. You are a piece of crap. You know that? Oh my god. You're such garbage. I am gonna put no item on this video just for that. If you're gonna shortchange me with this stupid luck garbage, then I'm just gonna lie and put no items on my thumbnail, on my title. I don't even care. Screw you, Dokkan. All right, that was easy. Again, if I just reset a couple of times, I would have got each Ginyu in the proper rotation. This would have been done in 2 turns. Lickety split, no problem. All right, there you go. Ginyu Force cleared it, no problemo. Coming up next, Android Saga. Now, there's a lot of different ways you can approach this. You could run 220% full power. Super easy, a perfect cell is going to be one of your best options for this. Also, you can totally cheese this by bringing 1 or even 2 of the Android 1718 because you've got the free Ghost Usher effect against a single target. So I'm bringing double STR Android or Cell just because I feel like it. He's probably not the best way to do this, but I just wanted to bring a bunch of cells and give them home field advantage. So let's do it.
All right, let's do this.
Use items. That's what they're there for. We might OTK, actually. This might be an OTK. Oh, he's not supering at all in slot 3. Does that mean that he still supers, but it's just in slot 2? I wonder. I'm gonna laugh if we die. I am gonna laugh. I think we should probably do it like this. We have 30% damage reduction, so let's start with this. 10 orbs. Can we bring any more rainbow orbs down? I don't think so. Let's do this. Let's do that. 9, 10, 4 rainbow keysters. Okay. So we'll do that. Whatever damage we sustain from slot 1, we will heal it back with our slot 2 and our slot 3. I just want to see what happens here. 30% damage reduction. First turn shouldn't be too bad. 22k. Nice. This is the free-to-play World Tournament character. If you don't have this guy, bring in somebody else. This is not a huge deal. Or just reset until you get a better rotation, you know? 31.7 million attacks. That dude we should be able to kill right here, right? Yeah. Okay, so he is supering slot 2. And we take nothing. Nice. Oh my god, we took 12 damage. I'm gonna heal it back. Oh wait, that's all we did? Hello? What? Ew. Ew. Alright, so we got the domain active. Very good. He is supering in slot 3. I want to save the target, not the target focus, the Ghost Usher effect. Let me just catch up on what this guy can do. So he gets more defense for every attack performed. And then if he gets the revive, he gets permanent damage reduction and gourd. So that's what I would like to do. I think. Yeah, that's what I'd like to do. So I'm going to leave this guy slot 1. Yup. Cell will go in slot D. And then we'll put this guy in slot 3. All right. This actually might hurt. This one hit right here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that did hurt. Do we actually we might die. I might have miscalculated. Uh-oh. Uh-huh. 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 No way. What? Okay. Well, thank you for that. That's very nice of you. We're gonna get some nice damage here. If we somehow don't die, that would be even better, because then we'll just die next turn. All right, Cell. Yeah, buddy. I consider this guy accessible because he has returned since his April debut, and he's a pretty useful unit to have because there's a lot of tournament participation type missions. So if you have him, great. If you don't, you could throw in someone else. 3 million damage. All right. Well, we'll just come back. This is the friend unit anyway that did this. So I would have just had my AGL Cell as my lead.
I'm warning you. I won't fall for this.
I won't fall for the same trick twice.
This is no game. Prepare yourself.
Dang, dude. All right, let's do this. We're probably better off putting this dude slot. Yeah. Let's do this. And then Cell slot 3. If we don't kill him before slot 3, we deserve to lose. All right, bring us home, buddy. 61.4 million attack stat. GG's. And there you go. Android Cell Saga in the books. If you can't run this sort of team, you could try a team with the good guys. You got Vegeta, great slot 1, great slot 3, Stacker, you know, all that good stuff. So here's our team. No problem. Coming up next, the finale, Majin Buu Saga. I am running Majin Buu and Hybrid Saiyans just so I can utilize the Gohan. But after having just used the Super Easy A Cell, another great option would be to run Majin Buu Extreme with all the Majin Buu characters. And then you can just do the Int Buhan Super Easy A, because he should also just absolutely dominate this. You could do this, you could do that. So pretty great setup there. But we're just gonna run with this one. Just to have some fun. What's a good lead for Majin Buu? We got a bond of parent and child lead. All right, let's go.
All right, let's do this.
All right, so we're getting hit in slot 3. I honestly want to see how much damage the Goten would take in the slot 3. So I'm gonna do this. Then I'm gonna do this. And then we're gonna put Goten in slot 3. And let's see what happens. Nice damage. Very good. Honestly, we just have to survive one turn, because next turn we'll just win. This guy's going to give us 35% extra attack and defense for 2 turns. That'd also make the Goten even more durable in slot 3. By the way, you might be thinking, oh my god, Toon, L incoming. You didn't give him max key. He's not going to launch the attack, Toon L. You probably already wrote that in the comments. Well, you're wrong. Delete the comment. Or live with the shame. Because watch this. Watch this. Oh, look at that. Now that's an L for you, Darren. I saw what you wrote. He dodged on top of it. Come on, man. I wanted to see how much damage that would have been. Loser. All right, well, we'll put Gohan slot 1. If this dude is somehow still alive, well then Goten Trunks will murder him. And then slot 3. Trunks. And there you go. So that clears all of the missions. We were able to clear all of them without new characters, no items. Damn right, no items. You heard me. And even if you feel like you have to, it's not a big deal. This is just such an easy event. Don't miss out on this. You're getting like 30... You're getting like 18 stones from doing all these missions. You're getting 3 stones per mission. So this is not like those other challenge events where it's kind of a crapshoot. You know exactly what's going down. You know he's getting stronger. He's always supering in his final attack every single turn. So you can very easily navigate around that and pretty much do this with any team as long as you reset enough. There's no limited amount of attempts, you know? It's great. It's awesome. And you know what? I never do this these days because of my weird, like, OCD about redeeming all missions. But since this one is going away within a limited time, and I don't want to... we cleared that in 2 minutes. Okay. Because we got all that done, and this is a limited time event, I'm going to do this once and once only. Boop. 21 Dragon Stones. That is awesome. This was fun. Great job, Dokkan team. Well done. Good event. Good execution. Wish we had a little bit more, but across this and Legends, personally, I am satisfied. And we got more stones. That's the most important thing. Enjoy. Have fun. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below in the comments. What teams did you bring for each of the missions? Did you do them no item? Did you run them free to play? Did you do something else? How did it go for you? Did my teams help? Let me know. Feel free to share your own strats in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned and remember to Dokkan responsibly.